Hi, welcome to today's puzzle, where today we have a puzzle given to us by Mensa, which stands for table in Latin, but more importantly, it's a high IQ team where the top 2% of scorers around the world get admitted into this club. And so this is a quick puzzle where you have a 6 by 6 grid, right? There's 6 columns, 6 rows, and the object is to put a star on every row and every column such that we only use 6 and there must be no stars adjacent to each other. So for example, if we put a star here, you can't put one here, 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 here. Let's call this a socially distant star. And so we must have one in every column, and we must only use 6. And so for that challenge, we sort of must have one in every row, every column, and one in each of these shapes, which is outlined in red. And so if you want to solve it on your own, I tell you, pause the video and solve it. Otherwise, we'll jump right into it. So one of the ways I think this is most easily solved is to sort of think, where am I most restricted? So I can put it in any column, any row, but I must have one in each shape. So if I look at the shapes, you can obviously see that there's one that is only 2 squares. So the star must either go on the left or on the right. And so, one way to do it is to brute force it. Another way is to visualize it mentally, but for this example, we'll brute force it. So left or right, both are fine. And so we can see if we put a star here, remember the socially distant star? Can't put one here, 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 or here. Because there would be touching. Even diagonally, it doesn't work. So what this means is this is entirely blocked off. This is entirely blocked off. This is blocked off. In which case, we must come to the conclusion that in this setup, if we start with the star here, the star must either go here or here. And you can see that we run into a problem, right? Because this 4 square grid can't have one here because the star's here, can't have one here because of the diagonal. So the star must go here. But then if we put a star there, it can't go here, and it can't go there. So we're stuck, right? Because this would be diagonally, this would be across. So the way to solve this is you have to go all the way back and say, hey, this isn't the right approach. So we must put a star there. What does that leave us with? Well, that blocks off this entire row. Can't put a star there. It blocks off this square, right? So if I draw it, go like this, blocked off. So we can't put one here either. So we must put one. And then, so then we visualize we only have 2 more squares, right? This is the most restrictive. If I put a square here, this blocks off this entire row and this one because it goes diagonally. So that obviously can't be the solution. So that means we're stuck with this right here. So if I undo all these drawings, that must mean the star must go there. And then looking at this square, right? Diagonally, 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 must mean a star goes here. 1, 2, 3. And so we have the first 3 columns covered up. Now the second easiest is, hey, this is taken up, this is taken up, this is taken up, this is taken up, which means we're left with either here or here. But remember, diagonally touching, so it must go here. Now we're left with, hey, it must go on one of this vertical because we need one for this column. In which case, this is diagonal to this, and so the only place it can go is down here. And so now we've used up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so we're left with this last grid. Remember, we're being cut off here, cut off here. This is the only row where it fits. And so we can confirm we've used 6 stars. And now every column has a star, every row has a star without any overlaps. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. I am trying to see if I can obtain this journey of joining this club. Training begins. Until next time.